Well, let's get things started with the World Series champs, the Astros. Talking about who they got this year, who they lost. Obviously, your brother, a big one.
Lost Justin, big addition, really one big addition, Jose Abreu. And there weren't a lot of weaknesses with that Astros lineup. And last year was the first year that really Yuli Gurriel took a pretty big step back. He's an older guy. He's coming off of winning an AL batting champion, an AL batting crown. Took a step back last year, and now Yuli is gone. And Jose Abreu, former MVP in 2020, still very good. One of the elite, almost elite is where I had him.
Yep.
First baseman in the game of baseball. Jose Abreu is now a Houston Astro. Losses, a few, but the big ones, Justin Verlander, Yuli Gurriel, who I just mentioned, and on a little bit lesser scale, Aledmys Diaz. But Aledmys Diaz has done a lot for that Astros team coming off the bench. He's been a big key piece for them over the last few years, and he is now gone.
Yeah, this team has been just so incredibly dominant, especially over the last 5 years. So let's start with the hitter that you want to watch this year on the Astros.
Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
Bregman, I've said this a lot before. I believe Alex Bregman is an MVP caliber baseball player. He's shown in the past that he has the ability to be in the MVP conversation. And then throughout some seasons, we just see him get really hot and then go through a stretch where he's not doing well. I think Alex Bregman is a difference maker for this lineup. This lineup that's already so deep. I mean, who could I pick from? Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez. I mean, Jeremy Pena. The lineup's insane. But Alex Bregman is a guy that I think, Altuve has won an MVP. Yordan is one of the best DHs in the game of baseball, or left fielder, wherever he's playing, and could be in an MVP conversation. I think Alex can be as well. And the depth it would add to the lineup is unbelievable. So I look for Alex Bregman to have a better year than 259 and 23 homers like he did last year. I think he's more of a guy that can be up around 280 with 30. That's the kind of player he is. And I believe Alex Bregman is the most important hitter to this lineup, because those other guys, we kind of know you're going to get consistency with Altuve. He's going to hit around 300 with 30 homers. He's unbelievable. Yordan's been unbelievable. Kyle Tucker's proven that he's going to be really good. Bregman's really good, and he's the most important hitter for me.
Okay. Who's your pitcher to watch?
CRISTIAN JAVIER. Framber Valdez obviously stepping into that ace spot now that Justin is gone. I believe he'll be just fine. I believe he is an ace of a staff. CRISTIAN JAVIER, this is kind of going to be the first year where he's given a full opportunity to be a starter. I feel like in the past, and I've always been so confused by this, the Astros, they'll use him as a starter and he'll be so good for a few starts in a row, and then they'll just move him back to the bullpen and have him as like a long relief kind of 3-4 inning guy out of the bullpen, which he's been great in that spot. But now he's going to have to be a guy in that rotation, and he just got paid to be a guy in that rotation. They locked him up for a long time. This is his year. This is his time. Justin's gone, out the door. Framber's going to lead the rotation. This is an important year for him to be a top 2-3 guy in the rotation for sure.
All right, moving on to your breakout player to watch on the Astros.
This is easy with the Astros. It's Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown has been the cool thing about this is Hunter Brown has basically idolized my brother.
Yeah.
Growing up, and if you watch him pitch, if you're watching this episode, you can see video, but if you watch him pitch, he's mimicked his mechanics to look like Justin. And there's side by side of them. He looks a lot like Justin when he's pitching, and it's pretty cool. And the guy throws hard. He's really good. He's got nasty stuff. I think Hunter Brown breaks out and becomes a horse for the Astros. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.